Don't dish it out if you can't take it. Jerk got a taste of his own medicine. So back in March, I was at my university studying for midterms. My major has this special study room that you can only get into with your student ID card, which is awesome because it's always super quiet and nobody bothers you. I'd been camping out at my usual corner table for like 3 hours straight, surrounded by textbooks and empty coffee cups. The place was pretty full that day, maybe 20 people scattered around at different tables. At the table next to mine were these 4 guys who'd been getting progressively louder as the afternoon went on. They were supposed to be working on some group project, but mostly they were just goofing around and making stupid jokes. I tried to ignore them, but they were starting to get on my nerves. One guy in particular, this blonde dude in a backwards baseball cap, kept making these obnoxious comments about everything. Like when this girl walked by in yoga pants, he goes, "Damn, look at that." When someone's phone buzzed, he'd be like, "Turn that garbage off." Some of us are trying to work even though he wasn't working at all. Anyway, I'd been there all day and I really needed to go change my tampon. I grabbed one from my backpack and stood up to head to the bathroom. I wasn't trying to hide it or anything because like, it's just a normal body function, you know? But apparently this dude in the baseball cap had eagle eyes because the second I stood up, he goes, "Oh my god, gross, nobody wants to see that." I froze. Everyone in the room suddenly got really quiet and was staring at me. I felt my face turn bright red, but this guy wasn't done. He kept going. Like seriously, we don't need to know when you're bleeding everywhere. That's disgusting. His friends were snickering and one of them goes, "Dude, chill out." But baseball cap boy was on a roll now. He stands up and goes, "It's so nasty that women bleed from the same place they have sex. Like how is that not the grossest thing ever?" The entire room was dead silent now. I'm standing there holding a tampon feeling completely humiliated, and this guy is just going off like he's doing some kind of comedy routine. That's when something inside me just snapped. I turned around, looked him dead in the eye, and said, "You know what's actually gross? The fact that the thing you guys stick inside us during sex is the same thing you pee out of. Like you literally use your dick as a toilet and then expect us to put it in our mouths." His mouth fell open like a cartoon character. His face went from smug to shocked in about 2 seconds. But I wasn't done. "At least when we bleed, we're not choosing to be gross. You guys literally pee through the same tube you use for sex and then act like our natural body functions are disgusting." The whole room erupted. His friends were dying laughing and one of them goes, "Oh my god, she destroyed you." Some girl at another table actually started clapping. This other guy goes, "Dude, she's got a point. That is pretty gross when you think about it." Baseball cap boy just stood there with his mouth hanging open, not saying anything. His face was getting redder and redder. I walked to the bathroom feeling like I'd just won the lottery. When I came back 10 minutes later, he was still sitting there, but he wouldn't even look in my direction. His friends kept making jokes about it for the rest of the time they were there. One of them goes, "Hey man, maybe don't comment on body functions anymore." And another one was like, "Yeah dude, glass houses and all that." The guy didn't say another word to me or anyone else. He just packed up his stuff super quietly and left with his crew about 20 minutes later. After they were gone, this girl from across the room came over and high-fived me. She goes, "That was amazing. I can't believe you said that to him." Turns out half the room had been annoyed with those guys all day and everyone thought he totally deserved it. Best part was, I never saw that guy in the study room again.